In recent years, the situation with freedom of speech and press in China has been of growing concern to the international community. Recent events related to the Olympic Games in Paris clearly illustrate how tight the control over information in the country has become. A Radio Free Asia reporter attempted to interview Chinese athletes during the Olympics, but encountered unexpected difficulties. The athletes either refused to talk or said they could only give interviews to state media. One female athlete admitted that the team forbade them from talking to foreign journalists. Members of the Chinese delegation looked intimidated at the sight of microphones, fearing repercussions for violating Chinese Communist Party rules. This situation is not limited to athletes. Even deputies to the National People's Congress avoid interviews with foreign media. During a recent session of the National People's Congress, a BBC reporter tried to ask Chinese elites for their opinions on US presidential candidates, but received only evasive answers or outright refusals. The consequences of dealing with foreign media for Chinese citizens can be extremely serious. People have been detained, arrested, or even imprisoned for interviews with foreign publications. For example, Beijing-based activist Quan Shixin has been detained for more than a year for speaking to Voice of America. Information control extends to officials as well. Chinese officials are often criticized for simply reading out pre-prepared texts, being incapable of spontaneous communication, and avoiding meaningful discussions, especially on complex international issues. The situation was exacerbated during the COVID-19 pandemic when the authorities increased censorship and suppression of dissent. Any comments about the epidemic situation that differed from the official position were declared rumors and were severely suppressed. Foreign journalists in China also face serious restrictions and risks. Many of them suspect that their communications are being tapped, and obtaining visas and accreditations has become an increasingly difficult process. There have been cases of foreign correspondents being detained and expelled. Local media in China have effectively become relays of official reports, losing the ability to conduct independent investigations. The information dissemination system is completely controlled by the state. The story of citizen journalist Zhang Zan, who was sentenced to 4 years in prison for reporting from Wuhan at the beginning of the pandemic, is illustrative. Even after her release, she is likely to be under strict surveillance by the authorities. Control of public opinion in China has reached unprecedented levels. Recently, a manual was published to identify and combat the spread of negative energy and wrong views, where even concepts such as freedom and democracy have come under the ban. The situation of freedom of speech in China is of great concern and requires the attention of the global community. It is important to continue to highlight these issues and support those fighting for the right to free expression. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe to our channel for more content. We wish you always remain informed and critical thinkers.